Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's quickly look at the analysis of Nifty. So this is the scenario which we are having as of now. If you see the entire swing, this is what we have got. So let me remove this. Now this is the entire swing on the daily chart which we are having, and this is the correction which is just going on, and you see we have just touched the 50% retracement. Now previously I was thinking that this might be a complete impulse which is now going to the upside, but instead the scenario seems like we are getting a three wave like this, and it might be a three wave like this, and possibly we might get something like this, but this is just a projection, so we cannot be sure that what exactly is going to happen. But instead, if you see from this particular low, the prices were not able to go down from here. I mean, this low was held and it was not going to, it did not break, it wasn't able to break it. So if you see through retracement levels, you can just judge the strength of the buyers or sellers, whatever is involved. So you see this was the up move, and if you see it was almost closer to the previous low. That means sellers were also in control, decent control. It was not only the bulls. So now here in the correction mode, if you see on a high level, these were the swings which were just forming, and this was the last swing. Now today it broke with good momentum. Now this will be called new structure high. From a downtrend, the trend has changed after breaking this high to uptrend. Now once a new trend is formed, you see, once a trend change is done, in most of the cases, I mean more than 75% of the cases, it will obviously give a deeper retracement. So close to 50% or even more. So what I'm thinking that this, if you see, this was the complete swing. This was momentum swing. Now this is one leg. Now I suppose there might be one or two smaller legs, and we may something see something like this. This is just a hypothetical case which we are trying to infer or interpret, but this is the case which I think it might happen. And in that case, it may give you a 50% or closer to that from this particular point. So I will suggest there are two scenarios which are suggesting for a buy action. Buy points should be close to this point. Let me grab that tool. What is that called? Highlighter. This will be a very good support area for going longs. As you can see, a good momentum upside, a good momentum upside. It was not a good momentum, but still there were buyers present here. If you see, if you try to see, first reaction came from here. You see, first reaction came from here, because why did it come? Because if you see, this has a buyers, this point has buyer, this point has buyer, this point has sellers. So this is a congestion zone, or what people call supply demand or support resistance, but this is just a reaction point, or a point which is called, which is important to the price levels. So this reaction made this up move. If this holds and it breaks above this, you see, this high is 18 to 28 on the future chart, right? Suppose that tomorrow we are getting something like this, then it will be a low risk trade. It may not go like this, it may go something like this, or whatever the way market achieves. So this will be a point going long position if we are making a pivot point above this high. That means, what does it mean? It means that buyers try to push up, sellers try to sell it up, but still sellers are outweighted and buyers take the further control. This will be a good point for entry. All right. In case you are getting a break below this, then I think you should wait for price to come into this range. And once it rotates from here, obviously it will rotate. As you can see, it has rotated here. This will be your best case scenario for going long. Just try to understand. This will be your best case scenario to go long in the region. I'll just highlight the region as well. A rough area, it is not a concrete area that you will be following exactly what I draw, but around 18,000 to 18,000, 17,970. This area is very much important. If prices come here, this will be very, very good point to go long, and I think you will be getting a very good price momentum from here. First target will be 18,326, roughly 18,325. And if you go to bigger time frame for positional long, you might get a bigger target up to 18,500, roughly 18,500. So this is the best scenario which I am just expecting. So this is all expectation. This is the probability, or this is the premise we are building for a trade. This is not exactly how the market will react because I am saying so. No, it's not like that. It never like that. It's never what the people are predicting. So this is the case. This is the scenario. I want to be interested in short position. Sorry, stumbling around. It's not a shorting market. I'll be looking for a long. Either it crosses above 18 to 30, and either it comes to 18,000. So this is the case for Nifty. Quick look at the stocks. Intellect Design, buy above 445.1, put the stop loss around 44433. It's a wide stop loss, I just get it, but I think it will be a shorter, safer side of stop loss, and you can move the position sizing as per that. Next one is M&M, buy above 1314, and stop loss is smaller, 1302.75. Just keep on trailing as swing lows are formed. Next is Zydus Life Sciences. You see, this has been just moving into swing highs, swing lows, swing highs, swing lows. So there will be a good trade around 445.3 for a long position, and your stop loss will be around 440.25. And for trailing, it is quite simple. Just keep trailing behind every swing low. All right, IT was on roll today. So you see, buy above 107.15, and stop loss will be 1060.3 behind this small candle having long wick, and just keep on trailing as the price keeps on moving up. So this is for SCL Tech. So these are the stocks I think which may form a good risk to reward trade going forward in the couple of trading sessions, and which should be kept on watch list. Alright guys, this is it for that current video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe it, and uh, just click the notification bell icon so that you get notified for every video which is posted. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching.